Hello, and welcome to our Midnight Future presentation, for it is always... Damn it, hold on. For it is always midnight somewhere. Sorry, forgot a few things. Anyways, we're joined today by Clunker, aka Blue-Green Punker. Right?
Hello.
Hello. We're of course playing with the same deck as we did last time because we could only submit one deck to the Pro Tour, and this was the only one we made anyways. So, alright. Let's go. You ready to start? Oh yeah, you're ready
Yep.
to start. Yep.
All
Alright. Rolled an 11.
right. Assume you want to go first.
Yep.
All right. Best of luck.
Yeah, same to you. I think we'll mulligan.
I'm also going to mulligan.
Okay. We think we can work with this. We just have to move this to the bottom of our library in a random order.
I'm going to take another mulligan.
Alright, fair enough.
Jesus.
Bad luck.
Yeah, I'm going to go down to 4. Okay, that's better. Let's do...
Me of Muck and Scum just said, trapped in Indiana, I'm so sorry.
Let's see what I can do here.
Alright. Just double check to
I'm
make sure we
deciding
are
which
on. Yeah,
which
portal.
3 cards to put to the bottom. Okay, I want that one. I want that one.
Oh, this is out of frame. Pardon us. I saw this slightly out of frame. There. There we go.
I'll do that. Apologies. This deck's opening hands are complicated to figure out what I want to do with them.
Fair enough, fair enough. We saw that, we saw that your deck is a lands deck, which is pretty interesting. A Jund one at that. Ours also cares about our lands.
I think. Okay, well, I'm not making that. I'm gonna move these 3 to the bottom. I'm gonna move to bottom of the library. All right,
So
I'm ready.
you willingly went down to 4, which I guess is fine. Alright. We're gonna play a Mox Jet. We're also gonna play a Vesuaint. And then we're gonna tap the Vesuaint. We're gonna reveal Blanc from our hand. Now we can add a brown mana. We'll add the brown mana because now this becomes the brown nonsense basic land type of Mudflats. And cast Blanc. 3/3 for 1. Blanc can. To read the reminder text, he can attack, he can block, and he can resolve. Don't listen to what other cards have to say. I don't care if he's already tapped, damn it. He can. And since he can attack you for 3.
All right, I will take the 3.
Alright, and we'll pass the turn.
All right, deck keep the raw main phase. Okay. Ooh.
This deck's usually more control-y, so we're glad we have a more aggro option, especially since yours is a combo deck.
Split forest.
Alright.
I know what I'm going to do, and I'll explain this interaction for you if you haven't seen it talked about before. So I'm going to cast Awoken Rotation for its Awaken cost, which is green mana. I'm going to target this forest. Actually, we'll see if
Ah,
I need to explain the interaction or not. I'm going to search my library for a land card really quickly here, and I'm going
yeah,
to have to decide what I want to go get.
fair enough.
Hmm.
Vulcan rotation. Very good card with multiple options. And and the land enters untapped.
It
Nice.
does. It's quite the card.
Yeah, you'd think that they'd have it at least enter tapped since it's more useful than regular crop rotation. But okay.
I'm gonna get a Jun supermarket, then this land is gonna die.
Right. Then supermarket has all abilities and land cards in your graveyard.
Right now, it's just a forest.
Yeah, we're really scared of when you get that Gary, Indiana into the bin. And if you
Mm,
get a good sack outlet and everything.
with that, I will pass.
Slightly suspicious. Untap, upkeep, draw. We will play I Thought I Cut Evolving Wilds. Then we'll reveal pink bloom from our hand. Pink is a nonsense color, and so is yellow, by the way. So Besuint now gains those two abilities. Besuint cannot be a forest, but that's fine. We'll tap it, cast the pink bloom, go to combat, attack you for 4.
Or
Now, Blanc can crew the Mox jet after combat. So Blanc will do that.
Mhm.
We'll tap it for brown, poop might, and we'll pass the turn.
All right, end step. I'm going to tap the Jun supermarket to cast Euroblast, targeting my Awoken rotation in the graveyard.
What does that do again? It's not
Uh,
loading
the
for
first,
us.
the first. Oh, this is from the Hecklands. I'll read it out for you.
Uh,
It's an instant that says counter target spell if it's a food, or destroy up to one target permanent if it's a food. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. So I'm just going to return a Woken
that's
rotation in my hand.
that's better than a regrowth.
It is. It really is.
Like that's for Hecklands.
Yeah, I don't know if it made it into Hecklands or not. I think it might have been vetoed for power level, but it was because it's a masterpiece from 7.
Right, makes sense.
My turn, untap, upkeep, draw.
Unfortunately, our stream couldn't see the Hecklands version of that card.
Um, okay. I'm gonna play this. I saw this tag in half. When it enters the battlefield, discard a card. If you do, create a basic mountain hand token.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to discard this Verdant Catacombs. It averages out,
Oh,
creating
phew.
a.
Oh, wait. John Supermarket can do that. Oh, did you search your whammy deck, by the way?
Oh no, thank you. Let me make a mountain really quickly. I will search my whammy deck for a swamp and put it in my graveyard. Did everything as well. swamp. Put that in my graveyard, put the mountain in my hand. Then I will crack the Jund supermarket. Is the swamp or the swamp is free? Okay, so I'm definitely going for a swamp.
Which
My
means
library.
Gary, Indiana is a
Very
swamp.
Indiana. I'm gonna
Tap.
tap it for a black, and then I tap this for a green to cast the Welcome Rotation from my hand, targeting the Gary, Indiana.
Okay. So now you're gonna get the John's supermarket. You don't have a sack outlet yet.
Yes.
Yet
I'm
being the
going to
key word.
search, yeah. View my library. I can do this a few times, I think.
Oh, a few times. That's great.
I think it's just two. We shall see. Uh, let's get the entire Shrek movie. It's going to enter the battlefield tapped.
uh,
Gary, Indiana's going to die. I'm going to bring back Stunned Supermarket from my graveyard. I have a black floating.
right. Gary's Indiana brings it back untapped. That's so good. And now
I'll pass my end
John's.
step. The black mana will disappear and pass the turn.
You take one non existent mana burn.
Mm,
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. We'll play another Bessie Wanked. We'll. We'll go to combat. We think we have to go at you with the beatdown plan for now. So we'll come
mhm.
at you for 6.
Well, take the 6.
Alright, Blanc. Blanc can crew mock jets, so we'll pay 1, 2, 3 for gold sable. We're gonna choose the colors. Any 2 colors of your choice anywhere. So we're gonna choose yellow as 1.
Okay.
And red as another. Then we're
Yeah.
just gonna sacrifice I Thought I Could to Evolving Wild. It'll come back with a -1/-1 counter on it. Which will just signify doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Search our library for a basic land. Don't think it matters right now, but we'll play a swamp. Or bring in a swamp. And then we will pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm going to crack the John Supermarket to go for a swamp.
Right, and now you can bring back another
Yeah, I'm going to
card.
bring back
Another
Gary,
John's
Indiana.
Supermarket. Or Gary, Indiana. We guess John's Supermarket because any land is better than Gary, Indiana. That means any land is better than John's Supermarket. So we guess it means you can't get another John's Supermarket.
It was ruled, unfortunately, the creator intent was it just can't get itself. If you somehow get another Gary, Indiana, which
Yeah.
I don't think they were thinking about constructed, it can get another Gary, Indiana, unfortunately, which is how part of the combo works.
Really? So you can
Yes.
just get John's Supermarket again and again. Or
Yeah, I can't get Jones Supermarket from my library because it's not a swamp.
right, but you
But if I
have
get
2 in the
another,
graveyard.
yeah, if I manage to get another one, I can loop it to get all of my swamps out of the graveyard or out of my library rather.
You have 2 John's Supermarkets in your graveyard right now, right?
Do I? Should only have one.
No, you only
Yeah, I
have
only have
1.
one.
You only have 1. Okay.
Mhm.
Right, because you brought you brought John's Supermarket back with Gary, Indiana. That's where we got confused.
Yeah.
But you can bring
Let's
back
go with
Gary, Indiana
this
now.
Wasteland Oasis tapped. I'm not going to sacrifice anything for it. When I sacrifice John's Supermarket, this is where I have to draw something. I will bring back Gary, Indiana. Actually, no. Okay, when I sacked John's Supermarket,
Yeah,
the
Gary,
trigger would go
Indiana
on this,
comes first. So
and then
now
I'm
you
going to
can.
sacrifice Wasteland Oasis, Gary, Indiana to Wasteland Oasis.
Right, and you'll get back the John's Supermarket onto the
Okay, it's
battlefield.
John's Supermarket, yep. And then I'm going to do that.
If we're lucky, you're eventually gonna mill yourself out.
I'm going to do that again for the rest of the Wasteland Oases in my deck, and then I'll go get a swamp for the last one. Does that loop make sense to you?
That loop makes. Unfortunately, it makes a lot of sense to us, and now you have a lot of mana.
No, just.
And you also make a bunch of tapped waste tokens. Oh god.
And then I think the combo ends up with John's Supermarket in the graveyard and Gary Indiana on the battlefield.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, good. That's good at least. But you have way too much mana now. At the very least, you didn't have that Planeswalker on the battlefield.
Yes, very much.
You have to kill us this turn or get some blockers in, by the way.
I have a blocker. I have this land.
Right, you do have a land.
But the Mox Chat will come in. Okay, so I hit a good draw. So the deck thinning worked out. Black, 1, 2. I found a sack outlet.
Which is also a blocker.
It is a blocker, however, I'm going to loop Gary, Indiana until I find a mining.
Right?
Well, actually, we do have to play this out.
Yeah, you
Because
do
if
have
I
a
hit,
junk token.
yeah, I'm gonna have a ton of jump tokens. I do need to play this out because if I get demon before I hit a mining, I have to figure something else out. So I do have to play this out like card by card,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay, this is
Um,
quite the combo.
I'm going to sacrifice Gary, Indiana to bring back John's Supermarket then I'll sack the John's Supermarket to bring back Gary, Indiana. I'll do that one by one. And every time in between, I will tap the junk token to exile the top card of my library.
Alright.
So bam. Oh, mining was the top card of my library. So I'll play the mining, and instead of using the Onceler as my sack outlet, I'm going to use the mining as my sack outlet.
Oh no.
And every time I loop Gary, Indiana, I will add a black mana to my mana pool before I sacrifice it.
Okay.
So every card I draw will be 1 black mana. So I'll draw 1, 2,
Oh no. Are
3,
we gonna
4,
die?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Haven't gotten it yet. So I have 20 black mana, 2 red. I'm gonna keep drawing cards until I find what I need. There it is. I'm going to channel. I'm the demon from Hellfire, and you're watching to deal 20 damage to you.
20 damage. What does that do again? It's not loading on our screen.
Oh, is it not loading? I'm the demon from Demon Fire, and you're watching
Oh
It
right, we
is
saw
X.
this. It was the channel one. Ah,
Yep.
yes. We are dead. Alright, game 2, we guess.
Game 2.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
We have to figure out something. Thankfully, we think we already have a few things in mind.
I don't think I have any sideboard for you, so
We have some sideboards
I
for
just
you.
test my luck. Oh, I'm sure.
Get in one of these. Will this help? Yeah, not that one. Let's see. That doesn't work. Okay. Think we're ready.
Okay. I assume you want to go first again.
Yes, of course. Of course. Don't you know anything about science? Hmm. We mean it's not bad. We just have to hope with this. We're mulliganing. We have to.
I'm also going to mulligan.
Well, damn it, we can't keep this one either.
I'm going to keep this one.
Oh,
That one's
great.
the bottom left.
Great, 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 great. Great. No, we need to be a bit more proactive. We're going down to 4. God,
Okay.
we're going down to 4. Okay. Move you to the bottom. Move you to the bottom. Move you to the bottom, unfortunately. We shouldn't, but we think we have to. Alright, we'll play a Bessie Waint. Rio Blanc from hand. Pay a brown. Attack you for 3.
Alright, I'll take 3.
Pass the turn. We just have to try and kill you as fast as possible. What we like about this deck is that it's versatile. It can go for a control strategy, a mid-range strategy, a combo strategy, or just a beatdown. Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
you
not going to
can't
do anything
crop
with it.
rotate. Yeah, you don't
Yeah, I
have a
can't
crop
crop rotate that.
rotation with a mono black land. Untap, upkeep, draw. Not great. We'll play Mox Jet, Swamp. Go to combat. We'll attack with Blanc. Or, wait. No, wait. Before we attack with Blanc, we're going to use Blanc to crew Mox Jet. Blanc can attack, so we'll attack you for 4.
Okay. I will take 4.
Alright, pass the turn.
Alright. Keep draw. Main phase. Alright.
Oh, wait. Mox Jet can't attack. Never mind. It doesn't have haste.
You're right. Okay. Tap Gary Indiana for a black.
Oh, great. Here it comes! Just that meme with
Play
the guy
Wasteland
going...
Oasis.
Okay.
Sacrificing it. Unable to bring anything back. But I will make a tap waste.
Okay, we were worried you had your Jundland already.
No. Tap this for a green. Use the green and 1 to cast Near Seek. Search the top 10 cards of your library for a land, or land card. Put it onto the battlefield, or put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle.
That's a strong one. That's the top 10. That's basically a tutor for a land deck. This was printed for HC8, it looks like, based off that set symbol. So, that was a vintage level cube, right?
That was a legacy, yeah.
Yeah, legacy,
that
legacy,
one
that's what we
legacy,
meant.
so close to vintage. It's like vintage without the fast mana.
Yeah, legacy, that's right. Yeah, this is a legacy power level card, certainly.
Yeah. I'm going to get a Gary, Indiana onto the battlefield.
Another one, huh?
Another one. Another one.
Another one. Check. The viewers at home, what few there are, can't see. Oh, there's two. Hi. Anyways, the viewers at home can't see it, but we pointed our finger like DJ Khaled.
With that, I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, it looks like you're having a much slower game. Untap, upkeep, draw. Or at least a comparatively slower game. Another Mox Jet. It's gonna add up, at least. We're going to crew both of them just for fun, because we can. Blanc can crew them. And then we'll go
Yes,
to combat. We'll
I
attack
agree.
with the one that's not summoning sick, and you take 4, down to 10.
Uh, Before I take damage,
Uh,
there's unfortunately something else that Blanc can do, which is unfortunately Blanc can die.
Search the
Unfortunately.
battlefield for your land card. Put that card into your graveyard, tap, then shuffle. What? Wait a sec. 1 mana destroy creature?
Yeah, it's Path to Exile, and it's supposed to put you down a land, but I'm gonna sacrifice Gary, Indiana to bring back Gary, Indiana. It's a graveyard target. Yeah, it's just graveyard target creature, and then you're supposed to go down a land. But we'll take one from the Mox Jet, however.
Oh, which land do we get rid of? We'll get
I
rid
got rid of Gary, Indiana to bring back Gary, Indiana
That is a strong
because I have Gary,
card.
Indiana to bring.
Rid of
Gary,
battlefield
Indiana. Yeah,
for
we're banning it.
We're
We're
talking
nuking
about
Gary,
path to
Indiana.
graveyard here.
Oh, Path to Graveyard. Yeah, Path to Graveyard's Path to Graveyard's pretty good. I'll keep. We're keeping it
It's
on the
a
radar
1
right
mana
here.
kill spell. That also, like. Oh, it searches the battlefield for your land card. So you have to sacrifice a land,
Yep.
essentially. So it's not a downside. God,
Not a
scary.
downside for me.
We're, we were right to depict us and our nonsense creatures in the thumbnail just being horrified by being in Gary, Indiana, because this is terrifying.
Yeah,
You still took 1 at least.
I did take one.
We'll pass. We're hellbent. We're probably gonna want to play another game against you just for fun.
Yeah,
because
of course.
because we don't think we can win, and this will be too short of a stream otherwise.
Yeah, by all means.
We shouldn't have mulliganed so much, but at the same time, we couldn't see
Yeah,
a path ahead for us.
I am going to expedite said process by playing the Onceler again.
Okay, so you can just
Sec.
infinitely create junk tokens. But you already played
Yes,
your land for turn,
I did.
and you only have 1 mana.
Yes. So I have to get creative here.
Yes.
Looking for.
You should have, why didn't you, cast the creature first, and then play, and then...
I wasn't thinking. I'm gonna be honest. I did not think. I think I still have an out here.
Hope not.
I'm going to tap this for a green. Now I get to explain the intricacies of Awoken Rotation. So I'm going to cast Awoken Rotation. I am going to target Gary, Indiana, which is currently tapped because I added a black mana.
Right.
The way that this works, so I'm going to search my library. I know exactly what card I'm going to get. I'm going to get another Wasteland Oasis. Now, the way this works is Awoken Rotation targets the land when you cast it. Then spells in Magic the Gathering resolve from top to bottom. So it will search my library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle, and then it will attempt to sacrifice the land. Now, Wasteland Oasis's effect is not a triggered ability, instead is a replacement effect, similar to how Shocklands work, where the paying 2 life doesn't go on the stack, it just happens.
Right.
So when it enters, I'm going to sacrifice the land that is going to be sacrificed to Woken Rotation anyway, in order for it to come in untapped and make a waste token. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
we're we're
we'll
getting
bring back the
junted
other Gary,
out.
Indiana.
Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana, when we get you, we will take the entire population of Gary, Indiana, which is probably 0, and, like, we don't know, put put ants in their water supply or
Keep
something.
exhaling cards here. There's another Gary,
You
Indiana.
have
There's a waste
infinite
Woken.
mana.
I have infinite black mana right now.
Yeah, infinite black mana, essentially.
Oh, just 9. Nope, 10 because I casted a card of exile. Well, there's a done supermarket, and that's gonna suck. Come on. That'll be good. Okay, there's a mining. I'm gonna tap this for red to cast mining.
This is way too powerful.
Do I want to do that actually? I take that back.
Wake me up before you combo. I just need to know that it's not a number. Wake me up before you combo. Wake me up when I die. Get off of our Cheez-Its. Sorry, there's ants on our Cheez-It.
Okay. So if I tap that for a red. Okay, I think I can do this. Okay, so yeah, I am gonna cast mining. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sacrifice the forest, draw a card, sacrifice the wastes, draw a card, sacrifice the wastes, draw a card, sacrifice the wasteland oasis, draw a card, sacrifice this wasteland oasis, draw a card.
What are you doing?
Then
You
I'm
can't
going
play a
to.
land per turn.
What does the back of this look like? Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to sacrifice Gary, Indiana. Gary, Indiana's trigger will go on the stat as ooh, shit.
Yep. You only have black mana, so you can't channel. We know that Planeswalker of yours is green, which is the other way you win.
Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can flip Onceler here. I'm gonna sacrifice this land. Yeah, and then both the triggers will go on the stack simultaneously. I think I need a judge ruling on this one. I don't know how this resolves, and
alright, alright.
I don't think it
Meanwhile,
will
we're
work.
sitting here with our two 1/1 vehicles that can't be crewed. Um, but at least we now have more lands in the land deck. When this God's Forsaken land dies, replace it with a better land from your graveyard. All lands are better than Gary, Indiana. So when it dies, we think how it works is that when you sacrifice it, that ability activates first before the activated ability because that's part of the cost. We think.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just don't know if they go on the stack at the same time.
We think we think the way it works is that the cost happens before the ability goes on the stack for the Onceler. At least that's how we think it works. Never mind that it coincidentally works out in our favor.
Yeah, that's also how I think it works, but I think there's enough of the confusion on my end where I just want to make sure that that I might be able to do this.
Looking at the transformation. An additional land so you can play one land. You better make that land count. Gary, Indiana is so strong.
That is
We made a lot.
not
We think
the
most of,
one slur.
we think we made most of our mistakes when we think we made most of our mistakes when mulliganing. Like we just saw too many duplicates. And we just saw too many duplicates, not enough ways out. No real removal. It's just yeah, not great.
Okay, there is a Hell's Judge online. Hopefully they see this message.
Very important. We'll add in pretty important because it's where is the judge channel? Rulings. Very important. A Pro Tour game right now.
Regardless, I'm gonna tap it for another black mana while I can.
Fair enough. Do you have anything to use all that black mana with?
I have 2 Path to Graveyards that I can use this turn on Mox Jets that don't exist.
Yeah, they aren't creatures. Not yet.
Correct. Other than that, I can keep exiling cards until I can keep drawing cards until what can I do with an infinite amount of black mana? Look at my deck.
And if you do have, even if it does flip, all you have in your graveyard here is a forest, so you can have access to one more green mana. Oh, right, you also have the Wasteland Oases, which doesn't
There's
seem
not much
that.
I can do with infinite black mana.
Hmm.
And I need that 2 red.
And you would only have access to 1 red.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, this deck is pretty sick in terms of design, but you should have gotten like a mono black X spell to use.
I should have, yeah. I missed what else did I missed the black head of Omnath. I have the green one in here, but the black one lets you discard a card to search your library for a card with mana value 1. And I regret I regret missing that. That's for sure. It's a lot of really important cards that are mana value 1.
Oh, we think an important thing about Path to Graveyard. It's put into the graveyard, not destroyed, but it does die. Oh, right. Gary, Indiana cares about if it dies. Okay, good to know. If we somehow manage to clutch this, we honestly preferred the Gary Indiana design when it was colorless because that just because the reminder text cracked this up. Uh, it taps for colorless because it doesn't deserve any colors.
If I don't get another response in the next 5 minutes, I'll assume that it doesn't work the way I want it to, and I'll operate off of I don't get to flip the one slur.
Yeah, fair enough. And if you did, you'd only get one more colored mana. And what can you do with one more colored mana?
I can. Let me think about what I could do with one colored mana.
At the very least, you would be able to save your junk tokens for your next turn. And most likely be able to beat us then.
What I can do with one colored green mana actually is play Ren Treenager and then continue my loop, draining you with each land.
Oh, do you have that in hand?
Yeah, I have two on hand. I'll give you that information.
Oh, please,
Oh,
Judge
I also have
ruling.
one in exile. I also have one in exile that I can cast from the junk tokens.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, that's great. Please, Judge, work out
Yeah.
in our favor. That's a lot of stuff going to exile. Does mean you have a nice
Yeah.
thin deck, at least.
Hmm.
Gods, your deck is too damn strong. This is a vintage deck.
Yeah.
We're pretty sure Gary, Indiana would be restricted regardless. Even then. Just a land
Most
that can combo with itself.
There's I think it's like a 1.2% chance that it can win on turn one. And that's not including mulligans. It only needs, I think, three. It's either three or four cards, whatever it turns out.
If there's a
If I,
We think if there's a non-zero chance you can win on turn one, it's a vintage deck.
yeah, no, 100%.
My gods, this land's busted. Have you lost the game yet? Like any game, not just like
Yeah, I lost all three of my draft games, so I'm on thin ice.
ooh. We won exactly one draft game.
Yeah, then I won my first constructed round.
Did did you lose any games within the match of that constructed round?
So I very unfortunately got matched up against a person who had changed their name before the matchings came out to include Hater of Gary, and I felt terrible having to play against them round one, and I did pretty solidly win, and um they said, okay, I don't want to play games two and three. I'm going to be honest. I said, are you sure? You had me on a thin rope. And so they ended up not wanting to play games two and three. And yeah,
Wow. That
it was
sucks.
not a fun experience.
That
For
sucks. Wow.
Okay, I'm
Sheesh.
going to say that I can not do it and operate off of infinite black mana, which I don't think I can do much with. So I'm going to let my mana pool drain.
Oh, thank the gods.
Discard down to hand size, huh? I'll discard this mining.
Okay.
Um,
We have one more turn.
yes.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, let's see your deck in action. The stream wants its content.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main phase.
Now you can play one green land and kill us. Do you have
Yes,
one green land?
I do.
Damn it.
I'm gonna play Lurgoy's Buttprint.
What do you do? This
It's
land
a
enters,
Kindred
it deals
land, Mountain Forest,
3
yeah.
minus delirium damage to you.
Which I have an enchantment, instant, land, sorcery in my graveyard. I definitely have more than 3 delirium, so it doesn't
Yeah.
deal anything to me.
So, now you can play
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna loop.
planeswalker from your hand.
I'm gonna loop it twice. Cast green. Cut that for green. Then I'm gonna do Wrench Ranger. And then I'm gonna specifically use the Onceler's ability so I don't deck
No.
myself. Because it
No.
doesn't draw me a card. It just makes a junk token
In
to loop the
response, we will
Garandiana.
tap all of our lands. We will tap the Bessie Waynes for a brown. We will attempt to crew. We can't. Blanc can, but he's not on the battlefield. Wait, does Blanc can work in the graveyard? We don't think.
I don't think he does. I mean,
It says Blanc can. We don't think it matters either way. But it might be important. We can ask later. It's not very important this game, but still.
okay, yeah. So then I'll loop with the Onceler to make an infinite amount of junk tokens, or let's say a 20
23.
junk tokens,
20.
23 junk tokens, yeah, and drain you for 23 life.
God. Wow. That is a that is a 3-card, that's a 4-card combo, we think.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, really, yeah, just a 4-card combo.
By all means, I can play another game. In fact, if you want, I can play a different deck.
We're willing to play against his deck again one
Okay.
more time, and then maybe we can do a different deck.
Okay. I have another deck that's more of my like pet project that I want to try to make mid range work, but then this combo dropped in my lap, and I said, "Yep, no, that seems like
we're gonna
good deck."
see if we can win at
Okay.
least once. We're going first.
I just joined the call to make sure you two understand
Yeah.
what's going on with Onceler and Gary because I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't get the response.
Yeah. I after 10 minutes elapsed, I operated off of I can't stack it the way I want to.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
then-
Good.
Yeah, it does not operate the way I wanted it to. So
Yep. All right. As you were.
all right, thank you much. Let's roll a die.
Okay, now we have a card to submit to Hellscube. It's a reference to HC8. We're just gonna take care of that real quick.
Yep.
Yeah. Be excited. The lands will be called the Hellscube 8 Museum's WU Wing, which it's just very fun. Nope, wrong one. That is not the correct one. We'll save it to downloads. That should make it easier to navigate. Wrong one. Alright. Who's the art critic for that J statue again? We'll take a look. I think it's Jane Jones. could be Jason Rainville. We'll hope. We'll just hope.
How long of a stream are you hoping for?
At least an hour.
Okay, that works.
Mm,
I have to leave at like 10:15 to go pick up my roommate, so I had hoped that there would be enough stream content before I had to go.
okay, good to know. Good to know.
Which is different time zones. Or 30 minutes from now.
Okay,
Actually, got another 30 minutes.
something's wrong. Hold on. Have to close it. Go back in.
True.
Okay. Open the thing. Open the set again. Thankfully, we had another set opened based off our nonsense color cube. Well, it's a collab effort. We don't think we're even the main one running that one anymore. Okay. There we go. Okay. Gene Jones. And we'll also credit the Photoshop artist, who is multi-eloquent. In parentheses, Australian. Australian. That means nothing to us. Well, not nothing, but you know. Okay, now to submit it to submissions. Hope people like it. Sorry, just checked in submissions.
The Skyfall submission? Yeah. La Bestia Buscada.
The Hellscube 8 museums. The Hellscube 8. Alright, at the very least, it's going to be better received than La Bestia Buscada. Which is just questing beasts, but in Spanish. Yeah. So promo, everybody. Kill us. Kill us dead. Anyways, we'll play. We'll play an I Thought I Cut Evolving Wilds, and we'll pass the turn.
I don't think I'm going to keep this one.
Oh, we forgot we didn't resolve keeping. And we're gonna keep this anyways. Because it has a very funny thing we can do. Because we actually have a very good sideboard option against your deck. Well, it's not that great, but it's pretty good.
I'll keep this one. Bam. Bam. Bottom of the library. Okay. I'm going to keep off me base. Okay.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. To tap Life for really windswept heath. Search my library for 2 forest and or plains card, put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle, then airbend one of them. Exile it probably forever.
You can't do that infinitely with your combo because you have to pay life.
Unfortunately not, because it does. I do have to be alive. There was another combo that I think another one. There's 3 iterations of the Gary deck in the tournament. There was another combo that I decided to cut for consistency.
Sorry, what do you mean there are 3?
Speed. There are unfortunate 3 Gary Indiana decks in the tournament. The other 2 are really high in the standings. C4 Nobrum. C4 just lost to Chai, so they are 4-1, and Nobrum is yet to play. No, yeah, Nobrum is yet to play, but they are 4-0.
Okay, so this card is busted. It should have stayed
Yeah.
colorless, honestly.
It really should have, yeah.
And even if it didn't, it's still extremely strong. We are definitely
Yeah.
We are definitely the
It's getting
scrappy
banned.
young supervillain underdog. Like,
Most definitely. Whatever. Let me get a. I'm gonna airbend Shrek. How about that?
okay. Okay. All right, that is a forest technically.
Yes, and then I'm gonna get. Yikes! I don't want to get that. Do I have? I do have a forest. I'm gonna get rid of the forest for my other one. I'm gonna airbend Shrek.
Okay. Cannot believe this.
Oh, welcome rotation. I don't think I can go crazy. I wish I could go crazy. Missing one part of the combo, which is having Gary in hand. So let me get my library. I think I'm going to do the Wasteland Oasis combo, so I'm going to sacrifice that. Sacrifice to open rotation, comes in untapped. Then I will tap this for red, playing mining, pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. We did not want to land there. That's fine though. First, we're going to thin our deck by getting a swamp. Have it enter tapped. Then, do we save it? Oh, we should have removed our creature removal. Damn, why didn't we think of that? Yeah. You can't tell whether we wait or not. We should wait, but at the same time, we would have nothing to do this turn. Gonna play a forest pass.
The Evolving Wilds comes back with a -1/-1 counter.
All right, it does. Thank you. Thank you. Now we pass. And we just have to hope that you can't just infinitely... You can't just kill us this turn.
I think I can, unfortunately. I'm going to Jund to Supermarket.
Okay.
Which can tap... Wait, hold on. What's in my graveyard? Okay.
A forest.
Good. I have to be careful about what's in my graveyard because specifically I have a version of a Shockland that actually costs 3 life, and since Jund Supermarket has all abilities, it also gets the ability that makes me have to pay life to untap it. So I have to be careful about what's in my graveyard.
Okay.
Also, I don't want Shrek in my graveyard because entering tapped is an ability. So.
Oh, true.
I am going to tap this for green from the forest, black 1, rent teenager, sacrifice John Supermarket, view my library, go get Gary Indiana, sacrifice Gary Indiana to mining to draw 20 cards and drain you for 20.
Can we play against your actual fun deck?
Yes, by all means.
Please. We're
Yeah,
going to lock our sideboard again. Starts from a fresh slate. Give us a real deck that won't kill. We had to deal with Gary, Indiana 2 more times.
This is a much less degenerate deck and played honest. I wouldn't say honestly, but more honestly than
All right,
winning
let's
on
roll
two.
since new deck. 13.
All right. Well,
Ha.
I've lost every single dice roll I've done it today, but that's fine.
Aha. And as we know, we've won every game where we've won the die roll. Oh. No, we cannot keep this. What? What? What do we do? What do we do?
Beat this either. There we go. Now
All right, we're gonna mulligan.
I also took 1 mulligan. I'm gonna move this. I think I can keep this.
Okay. We think we can keep.
I can't keep this either. I'm gonna mulligan another. I'm gonna mulligan again.
We're gonna keep this.
This is fine. Jesus,
This
holy red flames. I'm gonna put these 2 to the bottom. And then I'm ready.
Alright. We're just going to play and I thought I cut Evolving Wilds and pass.
I'll keep drawing phase. I'll play a Verdant Catacombs where it averages out. And pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. We'll play a swamp. Sack it. Just do this to make things simpler. Forest. Pass.
End step, I'm gonna go look for a swamp.
Okay.
It's not Gary this time, I swear.
Better not be.
It's not.
If it's somehow a worse land, we will just, this will be our one bad day. We've already had a few of those, but you know. Ooh, swamp.
I'm not gonna reveal anything from my hand until I'm tapped, but that's fine.
Oh, we can't see it. What does that say again?
It has Amplify 1, which means as this land enters the battlefield, put 2 +1. Naturally, it should say 1. Put 1 +1/+1 counter on it for each swamp card you reveal from your hand. It enters battlefield tapped unless it has a +1/+1 counter on it. And then it taps for a black and a green. And then it also has green, green, tap it. You may move any number of +1/+1 counters from swamp onto target creature.
So you aren't going to reveal any swamps?
I'm not going to. I did not reveal any swamps, but since I did it on your end step, it would come in tapped, and then I will untap for turn.
All right.
Main phase. Well, let's play another Verdant Catacombs. Pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. All right. Play a plains. We'll sacrifice this for realsies this time. We'll search our library for another swamp. Enters tapped. And then we will pass the turn.
As step, I'm going to do the same thing.
Alright.
Go get. Or, well, I can't get Shrek. I'm going to go get Shrek instead. Untap, upkeep, draw, main phase. Okay, now we get to do things.
Okay. Are you doing a full-on, Yeah, it looks like you're doing another lands deck, a Golgari
It's
lands decks.
it's not a lands deck. It just has some good lands in it.
Fair enough.
I'm going
Oh,
to
she's a that storehouse. We have that in our Maori Kondo Kolgan Hellsmander deck. It's it's a pretty
that's
good one.
it's really good. I mean, yeah, just any two death effects tends to be really good. Okay, I get to explain to you some more. Are you aware of how removing saga counters from sagas work?
Remind us just in case
Okay.
and to fill in the audience.
Yep, I will fill in the audience regardless. So what will happen is I'm gonna cast Thala's Five for Return. Does it resolve first? I don't know if I think you run a few counter spells. I
Yes,
don't remember.
it
Okay, it does resolve.
resolves.
So it has read ahead. So I'm going to choose a chapter and I'm going to start with that many lore counters on it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have it start with 3 lore counters on it. Now, when it enters the battlefield, the third chapter ability will go on the stack. While it is on the stack, this saga also has another ability. It is 0. Remove 3 lore counters from this. Put a Saproling token into play. Treat it as a 1/1 green creature. So I'm going to do that.
Wait,
I'm going to
can't you just...
remove.
Is this a one-card combo?
Yes.
What?
So the way then with the trigger still on stack, the way that sagas work is when the last ability resolves, not when it's on the stack, not when it goes on the stack. When it resolves, it checks to see if there are a number of um, chapter counters on the saga equal to or greater than the number of chapters it has. If it does, it sacrifices itself. So when this ability will resolve, it will check to see if there are 3 or more chapter counters on it, which it will see that it isn't, and it won't sacrifice itself. With that being said, the third chapter ability is target opponent may sacrifice a non-land, non-token permanent, which you currently don't have any, unless you flash something in. If they don't, they lose 2 life, and I draw a card.
Alright, and then you can sacrifice a creature, right? In response...
The sacrificing the creature is going to happen at the beginning of my next main phase.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't have
So it
any
has
counters on it.
0. Okay, so it's not an infinite combo loop. That's right.
No, no, no.
Thank the gods, because that's what we were
Doesn't go past the
asking.
turn.
We were like, how did that card make it in? So, right, okay. So, on your end step, we're gonna pay a black and
Oh
2
yes.
more. Hand us Sugma. Sugma will touch target creature. Sugma have death touch.
Sigma, eat my Saproling.
Yep, so you can't sacrifice a creature.
Mm-hmm.
So that enchantment will just stick around, huh? Alright.
Yeah, it sticks
Untap,
around.
upkeep, draw. We unfortunately do not have any nonsense colored lands. Not at the moment, anyhow. So, we're going to pay 4 for Candy Carn. It's only a black, heck, a white, and 2 generic instead of an orange. Not what our deck wants to do. And instead of putting it to 5 counters, you can create it in 3/3. We will set the counters to 2, and you gain rot and a time counter from it. It
I
gains
gain
rot.
rot?
Thala's frightful return.
I thought it's 5 for return will gain
Yeah.
rot. Yeah.
Do you know what rot is? Or what it does?
It's vanishing, but instead of being sacrificed, it becomes a swamp. Okay. So at the beginning of my upkeep, this will become a swamp.
Yep. So,
Pretty good.
yep. We're very happy with it. And with that, we will pass the turn. And hope you don't have a haste creature. Because we'd very much like to make temporary 3/3s.
Tap, keep. This becomes a swamp. Draw.
Alright, you can activate Shrek now.
I can. Yeah, I can. I don't know if I'm going to. Well, if I don't, then you can rot another whatever I play.
That, and we can make 3 3s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Play forest.
No, the only reason the entire Shrek movie is strong is because its ability requires generic mana, whereas the regular ones, the regular animates
Usually the
lands require
colors,
colored.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Uh,
Like in
that
our
the
yeah. Like in our
the
head.
downside.
Sorry.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Like in our head, we compare it to that had Golgari land, and from
Well,
yeah, Wilds of Return.
yep.
Wilds
I
of
love that place.
Eldraine. Wilds of Eldraine. Because we include that in our standard food deck. So,
Yep. I played Golgari midrange in standard for a very, very long time until Is It Winter started, and then it was not viable anymore.
our deck's pretty good against Is It, actually.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah. It's not any good against an extremely aggressive deck like Mono White Enchantments or Mono Green Landfall. So,
Yeah.
that's not great. But yeah,
I
Mono White
am gonna swing
Enchantment's
at Karn.
strong. Yeah, figures. Bye, Karn. See you
I'm not
later.
doing anything else, so I'll pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Alright. We're going to pay 4 total.
Mm-hmm.
We'll cast both Poop Might and Blanc. Blanc can't attack. He will attack. You take 3.
Got it.
And then we will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Uh-oh. She's counting mana.
I count.
That's never
I
a good...
count my mana all the time. I like to be mana efficient if I can,
Oh,
and
fair
I
enough.
can't like visualize how many lands I have in my head unless I count them.
Mm.
Let's do that. Let's have a little bit of fun and randomness.
Oh?
We tap this for a black, green 1. I'm going to cast Sporo, Colossal of Haha Funny.
Ooh.
When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless it escaped. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, put your choice of 2 spore counters, a -1/-1 counter, or a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature, then proliferate. I am going to target Poop Knight with a -1/-1 counter.
Ah.
With the
Prolifer...
sacrifice it unless it escapes trigger on the stack, I'm going to tap black, Schizo's Death House. Since it's a legendary creature, I'm going to have
Oh.
it.
We're anxious to see this, honestly.
Yes. Where is drafting in game? Or I guess House Constructed. Let's do it in bot test. People have been complaining about that, so I'll do it in
Yeah.
bot test.
Yeah, that's the proper place to do it. Alright, let's... Alright, hold on. We gotta look at bot test with you first. Just because we want to see. Where is it? Where is
Mork is
it? Where is
dead.
it?
I killed Mork.
Maybe it's just taking a second. Let us try. Let's wait another moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exclamation point death.
Okay, so Mork isn't dead.
It's
What in the
probably
world
just
happened to
taking a
that?
while, so we're gonna get 4 instead of... we're gonna get 4 late eventually instead of...
Seeing
Why?
if cute more death built into it or not. The answer is no.
Hmm.
Let's see if it works in DMs. I've been doing it in DMs.
We could also
The
just
death
go to the.
command is currently broken.
We could always go to the tiny URL.
The tiny. Oh yeah, I need to find the tiny URL. It's on Tiny Bones.
Yeah.
Tiny Bones Undead Football. Oh, it's not.
There's another one. AI Blood AI prompt engineer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
QR code on the back. What's the tiny URL? Where's my phone is turning out to be an excellent question. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna scan the QR code with my phone. How do we want to validate what I roll?
We'll just take your word for it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. So I rolled a Exultant Cultist and a Sinister Coinage. The death effects are, the first one is when it dies, draw a card. The second one is when, this one's very long. When it dies, you may exile it and put three time counters on it. If you do, exile it up to one target creature and put three time counters on
Oh
it.
yeah,
Each
we know
card
this
exiled
one.
this way. Yeah, gain suspend has suspend. So I will draw a card, and I will actually suspend it and also suspend Blanc.
Blanc is suspended. We will mark it using the blue counters. We better hurry this game along so you can pick up your roommate.
Oh, yeah. Let me draw my card, and then I will pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw.
Speedrun.
Well, go down to 2 counters. Ours would come back first, thankfully.
Yep.
We will pay 3 for pink bloom. We'll pay another 1 in a green for the be gay half of be gay do crime. So we will create 2 gays. We love how the image is just of Nissa.
Yep.
We're sure the other token would be Chandra, but it doesn't show. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Go to combat. Attack you for 1.
Yep, take 1.
Pass the turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, counter, draw, and face. Play a Golgari Zilla listing.
Land casualty 2. Surprised they've never done a search your library for a card put onto the battlefield tapped land before. Actually, in official Magic.
There are. I don't think so. I was about to say there's a cycle of like bad fetch lands.
Yeah, those ones are
they
the enter tapped, yeah. We think this would be a good mid-power level version of the fetch lands.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap that for a black 1, 2. I'm gonna play Markov Chain. I'll read what it does at my end step because it's a lot of text.
Oh, you have more things to do. Great, fun.
I think I do, yeah.
You have like 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap this for a black 1. I'm just gonna play a Battery Antoinette. I'm not gonna exploit anything. End step. I'm gonna roll the d4 and tell you what it does, or d6 rather.
Alright. What does it do?
Rolled a 4. So
Roll the
I make
4,
a
so you make a
2-3.
2-3.
Yep, make the 2-3.
Alright.
Pass.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Yep, that's what we were afraid
Move
of
a time counter for
happening
block.
before anything else happened. We're gonna pay 3. Extreme flower picking. Yay!
Yep. Awesome.
Yep. We'll go to our end step. We are going to create an island plant. It's a 1/1. And pass the turn.
Alright. Tap upkeep. Draw, remove a time counter from Sporo.
The vampire has flying and lifelink. Okay.
Yes. I forgot about Gomberry's listing. It's fine.
Oh yeah. We forgot to remove a time counter.
Yep.
And then Blanc can come in.
Blanc will come in next turn. Let's play another Thalad's Frightful Return, doing Thingamajig. So you can sacrifice any non-land, non-token permanent. If you don't, you lose 2 life and I get a draw card.
Alright, we're going to sacrifice the pink balloon. When that happens, we're going to create a yellow one. We'll just say yellow.
Okay.
Set annotation, yellow.
Then I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing Battery Antoinette and the Vampire.
We'll block
Battery
Antoinette.
Yep. So I'll gain 2 and you lose 2.
Alright.
End step. I am currently on the Vampire 1, so I will.
So now it's a blue.
Yep. Roll a 2. I reveal top card of my library, put it in my hand. Target opponent loses life equal to its mana value. I reveal a black creature removal, so you lose 2 life, and that goes away.
Okay.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, that's not the worst. We get Blanc back. Yay, Blanc. We'll go to combat. We'll attack you for 3.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
Alright.
I'm gonna switch my library for a forest or swamp. Real this time. I'm gonna go that tapped.
Then we're going to cast Be Gay and Do Crime.
Alright.
Creating 2 more gays. And doing a crime targeting Battery Antoinette.
Okay, I'm gonna tap black and I'm gonna death Battery Antoinette.
Right.
I'm gonna refresh this. Why is this card not loading? Okay. Okay, they both loaded this time. When it dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. That's the first one. And the second one is when it dies, choose 1. Return target saga or enchantment you control to its owner's hand, or return a saga from my graveyard. That would be. I could return Thala's Frightful Return. I could do that.
Do you have one in your graveyard? No, you don't.
Not. I have 3 lights in my graveyard. I want that. Is it a May? I'm gonna choose to return a saga card from my graveyard to my hand, and I can't. So, well, I don't know if I can choose that. I think I have to choose the. Yeah, I think I have to return Thala to my hand. Okay, Battery Antoinette's dead.
All right. End step. We're going to create a nebula plant and
Awesome.
pass the turn.
Okay, good news. My roommate just texted me, said leave at 35, so I have another 20 minutes.
All right. Actually, no. Instead of the nebula plant, we're going to put in. We're putting in a mountain plant. Yeah, mountain plant.
Okay. Next up, untap. Upkeep. This 4-0 comes back.
It comes back and then it sacrifices itself.
Yes, I'm going to put a neg1 counter on Blanc and then proliferate. So he will have 2 -1/-1 counters on it. Before it dies, I'm going to death it.
Right. So this becomes a 1/1.
Yes. When it dies, put X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters. It doesn't have any counters. Awesome. I get to. I don't think I can do that. It says when it dies, return it to play flipped. I don't think I can flip my Sporo.
Yeah, it just dies.
So I think it's
It
just going to
just
be in my
dies.
graveyard.
It dies.
That's totally fine.
Bye bye.
It's dead. Draw. Main phase. Oh, I forgot I had Prismatic Pipers. Okay. Prismatic Piper goes into the command zone because that's what I drew.
Oh, what do you do again? What do you
The
do
Prismatic
again?
Piper, I have another one. I'm going to go look for it. So I don't do that again.
All right, it goes into your command zone. You choose a color, and then you get
Black and green.
It partners with a copy of itself. Both go into the command zone, and yeah,
Yep.
one's black, one's green. One only tells truths, and the other only tells lies.
Another Schizo Death Storehouse, sacrificing the other one.
Okay, you have plans.
I'm going to tap this for green.
Each land is a swamp in addition to its other hand types. Okay.
Yes. I'm going to play Bite Up, having Battery Antoinette deal 2 damage to the gays, unfortunately. Yeah,
to
gays.
one of the gays?
To one of the gays, and then that will go to my hand.
Wait, what? Wait, how do you do that? From your
Bite Up
graveyard.
says,
Okay,
yeah.
from your graveyard. Okay. Was that the buy? Congratulations! Congratulations, Markiplier. You successfully identified the buy flag.
Then I'm gonna tap black 1. I'm gonna play Battery Antoinette, exploiting a Saproling token, make a battery.
What do batteries do again? It's 2 sack, you gain 3 life and draw a card.
It's a combination of food and clue.
And it's predefined, so Urza's his yard state hail can create it. Which is pretty good.
It's awesome. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna swing 2 in the air.
We're gonna block with our 1/1. And now we have a red. Now it's red.
End step. Roll the dice. Roll the 1. Which means I make another vampire.
Okay. Set annotation. Red.
And then that, and now I am green. I'm so green.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Not what we wanted. That's fine though. Gonna play a Mox Jet. Blanc isn't of much help here because just the 1/1 and also the Death Toucher.
Yep.
Alright, we might as well move to our end step. On our end step, extreme flower picking will create us a carnival! A carnival! A carnival!
Yay! Also on your end step, I'm gonna crack my battery.
Alright, gain 3 life, draw a card.
Yep.
Okay.
No. Untap, upkeep, draw, main phase. What is the escape cost? X out 4 other cards from my graveyard. Okay, I want to.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Green, black. 1. I'll play Thoughts for return. I'll do the thingamajig. Sacrifice a non-token, non-land permanent. You know what it does.
Non-land, non-token. Right?
Yep.
Right. We only have 2 of those. We desperately need 1. So, in response, we're going to crew the Mox Jet. Sacrifice Blanc. Sorry,
Right.
Blanc. We'll miss you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Of all, how does that one work?
What?
There, I put the bug.
All right.
Yeah, black, green. I'm gonna play this centipede. And not just with 2 segment counters on it for each time I've cast a spell named the centipede this game.
Mm.
And then I can remove a segment to
Oh.
either surveil 1, put a menace counter on it, or regenerate it.
All right. Interesting.
With that, I will pass.
All right. On your end step, pay a black. 2 more. Hand of Sigma, Battery, Antoinette.
Yeah, I'll Schizo Death South. I didn't.
All right.
At least get death triggers.
Markov chain, the triggers, right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot the triggers, so we won't do it. Draw a card, make a 3/3 green board creature token.
All right.
4.
If you say so. 3/3 boar.
3/3 boar.
That's quite a few tokens. All right, then it's our turn.
Yep.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. Not what we wanted, but we'll take it. We'll pay 2 for an optimism.
Ready?
The real treasure was the friends we made along the way. We will not attack with anything. Instead, we will continue our Pillow Fort strategy.
Alrighty.
And
okay.
we will create an oasis. Uh-oh, our stream's glitching out. It's around that time, children. Anyways, we'll take the 4 for now.
Okay. This could be beneficial for you. Let's go to end step. I'm gonna trigger
You
it
gain
so
4
that.
life.
Oh yeah, I get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to leave soon anyway, but that's fine. This is a much more enjoyable game. I'm gonna roll.
Right?
Yeah, I've been sick for a while.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm gonna roll so that. I don't think it matters. Well, it does. How do I want to roll this? I want to roll so that the one that I haven't rolled for before goes off first. Let me roll the dice. Roll the 1. So you actually gain 1 life because
Woohoo!
you're. And then I'm gonna roll for the other one.
A 6.
Roll a 6 on this one. So your life becomes 10 again.
Yay!
Yippee! And then I'll
You could
pass.
also have your life become 10.
I don't think I want to do that, actually.
Ah.
No, I can't. It says target opponent's life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm passing with that.
Alright. Untap,
Hold on.
upkeep, draw.
Why are you blue?
Miracle. Super Mana Friends featuring Nebula.
Awesome.
We create a treasure token. Yay. We will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the treasure token for the purple. This has flying, trample, death touch, lifelink, haste, and marvelous pact, which is miracle creative treasure token, but we already went over that.
Yes.
Unfortunately, it does not have vigilance, which is what we'd really like right now. But that's alright. We will. Those two Markov chains, they don't trigger next turn.
What do you mean they do? What do you mean they don't trigger?
We mean the target's opponent's life total thing doesn't trigger.
Oh, yeah. That's not possible.
Alright. We are going to go ahead. Do we want to keep the Super Mana Friends featuring Nebula back, or do we want to attack with them? No, we think we want to keep them back. That's how we win. We'll go to our end step. Extreme flower picking will occur. Let's see here.
While you're doing that, I'm going to, first of all, tap this for a black. I'm going to target the centipede with Shizo's Death House. Then
Is
I'm
it
going
legendary? Yeah, it's a
It
legendary. Wow. Okay.
I'm going to Surveil 2.
We'll create a Nebula plant.
I'll put that one in my graveyard. And then I'll Surveil 2 again. I'll keep both of those on top. When it dies, let's see what happens. Deals damage to his power, which is 0. And then create a number of tapped treasure tokens equal to its power, which also is 0. So nothing happens.
Alright.
That's fine, though. Tap, I'll keep draw.
Okay, good to know. That useless.
Useless land. Don't run it.
No, it's a very good land.
It's a really good land.
Yeah. But that specific
green,
instance of it, useless.
Yeah. Wireless snacker. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you lose a life and make a battery. Whenever I sacrifice a battery, put a +1/+1 counter on it.
Eat the battery. Eat the battery. Eat the battery. Eat the battery. Eat the battery.
Although I can't pitch my voice up like I'd wish while I'm sick, I do get to do some really disgusting gravelly voices, so that's awesome.
Eat the battery. Eat the battery.
Eat the battery. Eat the
Eat the
battery.
battery. Eat the battery. Eat the battery. Eat the battery. We're hoping the stream's picking this up. We know it figured it out for a second. And we have no viewers, so it's probably kaput.
Black one. I'm gonna black creature removal this Super Mana Friends.
Destroy target advisor, alien, or that's all of them. Okay.
I'm gonna destroy target ranger.
No. We misplayed, by the way. We should have activated the friendly fix and force instead.
How so?
So that we could get to our game plan faster.
Got it. Then I'm going to go to combat, swing my 2 vampires.
Alright. Well,
see what happens. Yeah, I'm game 4. Let's see what happens on my end step. Roll to 6. So I'm going to reveal the top card of my library. It's a battery internet. You lose 2 life.
And then
I rolled a 10. Yep, I make another one of these.
Alright.
Alright, then I will pass. And I'm gonna have to leave, But I'm curious about what this deck's game plan
Alright,
is, so let me
untap,
walk you through
upkeep,
that before I
draw.
go.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
You just look for, just explain to me how,
Okay,
what you're going
so
for here.
extreme flower picking is the win con. Because we can
Okay.
cast a copy of Coalition Victory, we can cheat that out with the gay tokens because they're all colors. And then we can also get out a Best You Ain't, which is all land types that other lands on the battlefield don't have. So it would account for all the other nonsense colors. And let's see, what do we have right now? Islands, Mountain, Carnival, Oasis, Nebula, Swamp Plains, Forest, and we're low. We're down. We are down a gas station and a mud flats. Okay, so if we hadn't played the Super Mana Friends, and assuming you didn't remove one of our lands here, we would have won this turn.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but we also have a candy corn again, which we would